it is something that I'm philosophically, morally, and ethically opposed to. Full stop. I don't see I don't see business people using any more of our council resources, and a lot of their properties anyway are valued higher at the higher end of the capital valuation. I mean, the big losers out of this change we've made. There were only 3 councils that didn't do differential rating: Burnside, Campbelltown, Tea Gully. They all had the one thing in common: they are basically dormitory suburbs. People go there to live because they like living there, because there are no factories, there are no foundries, there are no steelworks, there are no dirty, you know, but they're just nice. The eastern suburbs, foothills, nice places to live. The biggest commercial developments they have in those areas, and we are no exception, are TTG Plaza, St Agnes, the Village Shopping Centre, every other little shopping centre. They come down the line. I mean, probably the 10 biggest developments we have, or commercial developments we have, are all shopping centres. What is the sector of the market that's being hit the hardest at the moment? Retail. I mean, they're under threat from online, they're under threat from everything, and we've just doubled their rates. I don't see the point. I don't know why you do that. And then when you go away from that, in the area that I represent, Holden Hill, there's 2 little business areas. I mean, there's a guy I go to have my brakes fixed on my caravan. I mean, he employs 3 people. He's just a small family guy. I mean, yeah, his rates might only be $1,200 a year, because all he's got is 1 block of land with a big shed on it, and that's where he works from. Only employs 3 guys, and himself, and his wife part-time, and his rates are going to go from $1,200 to say $1,800. Well, why would I want to penalise that man? Why would I want to do that to him? I mean, he's taken a big gamble. He works 5.5 days a week, you know, probably longer really in hours, and I've just whacked his rates up. He doesn't put a bin out. We don't collect their hard refuse. We tell them that. We don't collect their hard, otherwise we'd go broke. I mean, he doesn't use the park or the library. I mean, he just employs 5 people. They're the backbone of our city. I mean, you know, like, we don't want the big factories, but we do need the people that service cars, fix things, you know, your plumbing shops, your hardware shops. I mean, why would you want to hit those people? I don't understand. Look, even if we had factories, I'd be against it, but, you know, we don't. We're primarily a retail. We're primarily a dormitory suburb, and then we have retail and services. You know, go down Tolly Road. You know, you've got Stratco, you've got Northern Plumbing, you've got the Reese, you've got Ceramic World. I mean, they're what I call service. They're selling things to people that they're always doing bathrooms up or something like that. You know, it's not like a factory. They're an outlet, a retail outlet, basically. Why would you penalise these people? I mean, they all take great risks with them. I think they're braver than me. I mean, I'm opening a retail outlet of any type, which just makes my heart jump. And these people, we're just, you know, whacked on 50%. I'm appalled, because we haven't got that much vacant land. If you're a young couple and you want to, live in Tea Gully, and a block comes up, and it's within your price range, you probably are going to try and buy it, irrespective of the rates. That's my gut feel. What actually transpires, I don't really know, but I am interested to know what it will do to I mean, there are some pockets of land still, like Land SA bought that big pocket of land down. This applies to them too. They're not a government. People, when you say Land SA, people think it's the government. It's not. It's what's his name? Pickard, Fairmont Homes, basically. What effect it has on them? I mean, I'm worried it's going to push the price of land up higher again, because if he's holding 2 hectares of land, you can imagine he's going to be paying a fair bit more in rates, and that has to be put back to the land anyway. But the whole thing with differential rates in Tea Gully is, if you put the rates up at Tea Plaza, the shops that can will raise their prices. So who pays? The community. Mm-hmm. If anyone gets hold of, there are still little pockets of land left. If you get a hold of 2 or 3 hectares of land and your council rates have gone up 100%, I mean, it's going to impact on the price of the land when you finally get around to subdividing it. So who pays? The consumer. I mean, you know, any way you look at it, differential rate eventually comes back to the consumer, which is you and me. So I don't see the point. Might as well just say to you, hey, we made a big mess between 2006 and 2010. Well, they did, I wasn't here. We racked our debt up from 12 million to 38 million. We need money. We are desperately short of money. That is a fact. So, look, I hope it doesn't affect development. I doubt that it will have much of an effect, but it could. It could. It certainly may affect the way people do things. It may affect their planning for the future.